Four news stories for you. Firstly, viewers, in Sudan, a crisis is unfolding. This crisis could be very serious in coming days if there is no agreement between Sudanese protesters in eastern Sudan and Sudanese government, because today, just a short while ago, a Sudanese official said that a flower stockpile is about to end. Since Port Sudan is still closed, it means that Sudanese will have no flour after 3 to 4 days. Alarming situation. We'll talk about that. Second, viewers, a few hours ago, Ethiopian government released a statement about humanitarian aid deliveries to Tigray. Ethiopian government has shared numbers, how many trucks have been sent to Tigray, how many flights, humanitarian flights have landed in Mekelle from Addis, how much fuel has been sent to Tigray so far. I'll have a detailed look at this statement because the statement indicates that it's the EU which is not speeding up the delivery of aid to Tigray by air. We'll talk about that. Thirdly, viewers, Gizachew Muluneh, Amhara regional government spokesperson, a few hours ago shared a statement on his Twitter account. He is saying that operations on all fronts could start any time. He is calling upon people to be ready. In response to this statement of Gizachew Muluneh, Getachew Reda has also issued a statement on his Twitter account. He is questioning, he is saying, who is in charge? Who is calling the shots? PM Abiy or new Amhara president? We'll discuss Getachew Reda's question too. Firstly, in Sudan, situation is very alarming. A few hours ago, a Sudanese official said that strategic stockpile of flour is about to end. In the next 3 to 4 days, the strategic stockpile of flour will be finished, and there will be crisis for wheat, for flour in Sudan in coming hours. So far, no agreement has been reached between Sudanese protesters in eastern Sudan and Sudanese government. Port Sudan is still blocked through which Sudanese wheat imports arrive. Yesterday, some trucks were released by Sudanese protesters from this Port Sudan in Red Sea port. The trucks were carrying some vital healthcare supplies. But overall, the port is still closed. There must be some sort of intervention. There must be an agreement in coming hours. Otherwise, we could see a humanitarian crisis across Sudan after a few days. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopian government just a few hours ago issued a humanitarian situation report about Tigray. Ethiopian government says that since TDF took control of Mekelle, 21 flights have landed in Tigray so far, humanitarian flights, and 2 flights of EU's humanitarian air bridge, they have also reached Mekelle from Addis. The 21 flights all were not carrying humanitarian aid. Some were carrying medical supplies, some were carrying personnel, aid agencies personnel. But Ethiopian government is confirming that 21 flights have reached Tigray through Addis so far, and 2 flights of EU's humanitarian air bridge. Now, we talked about in yesterday's video that second flight of EU's humanitarian air bridge had landed in Tigray almost 24 hours ago. Why is that EU took almost 1 month to send only 2 flights? Because yesterday's flight arrived in Addis Ababa on the 4th of October. Ethiopian government authorities took only 2 days to clear these supplies. On the 4th of October, EU's flight landed in Addis. On the 6th of October, it landed in Mekelle. It means within 48 hours, the flight was cleared from Addis for its onward travel to Tigray. Who is delaying aid supplies? It's not Ethiopian government. I'm talking about air supplies to Tigray by air, not by road. Yes, by road, Ethiopian government is involved in slowing down the pace of delivery of aid to Tigray. But by air, it's the EU which is just announcing establishing a humanitarian air bridge, but it is not sending flights on a regular basis. By road, yes, supply of aid to Tigray is slow. So far, only 686 trucks have been sent to Tigray from afar carrying aid, and 122 have returned. 100 trucks are required on daily basis. And these figures are, I think, from the end of June till yesterday. So it means that in around 3.5 months, only 686 trucks carrying aid have been sent to Tigray. That is why there is dire shortage of aid supplies in Tigray. Fuel supplies have also been sent. Ethiopian government says that 759,235 liters of fuel has been sent to Tigray so far. Now, what I want to say is that delivery of aid to Tigray by air is not slow due to Ethiopian government. It's slow because humanitarian partners are not sending flights on regular basis, especially the EU. Delivery of aid to Tigray by road is slow because definitely there are obstructions, there are hurdles. A far Tigray road is not safe. Drivers, owners of trucks, they're not comfortable. Security situation is not improving. Convoys have been attacked as well. And Ethiopian government is trying to slow down the pace of delivery of aid to Tigray by road. Thirdly, viewers, Gizachew Muluneh, Amhara regional government spokesperson, just a few hours ago issued a statement, a very important statement. He is calling upon his people to be ready. He says that an operation, a large-scale operation, can start at any time. That is why people must be ready. This operation will be carried out on all fronts. And operation will be carried out to liberate the people of Amhara. That is what he said. He's basically saying that another offensive on all fronts is going to start. When I use the word new offensive, people say, Sajid, you have been saying that for months. Yeah. But that is what these parties to the conflict are saying. Yes, a new offensive is about to start. In fact, it has started on some fronts. In the next video, I'll try to update you in detail about ongoing fighting. Air strikes, drone strikes have already started. We are seeing the start of this new offensive. Getachew Reda, Tigray president spokesperson, in response to Gizachew Muluneh's statement, issued a statement. Getachew Reda says that it's not a news for us. We know that that it's already happening. He says that operation is already happening. It has already started. It never stopped. And secondly, he says, who is calling the shots? New Amhara president or Ethiopian PM Abiy? Yes, that's the important question. Who is man in charge now? Well, I would say both are on board. You cannot say that PM Abiy is for war and Amhara regional government is against war. No, no. Both are on the same page. Both want to start this new offensive. There is immense pressure from international community that new offensive should not start. We saw a statement from Kenya yesterday. I shared that with you. There's pressure from African countries, especially from the West, from the US, that new operation should not start. It will prolong this conflict. But so far, what we have learned is that new operation is going to start. It has started on some fronts. Thanks for watching.